What's going on YouTube? This is John from the Unhinged Zombie Hunter clan again, bringing you another one of my deck profiles for 2018 for Yu-Gi-Oh! My Goki Northstar deck. But without further ado, this deck might be one of the most anticipated decks I've had to build with. When I first started Gokis, I was limited with my options. I couldn't do anything until I got all the new ratios. But with the update I've got for it now, I have more options. Especially with the new release of Battles of Legend, Light's Revenge, Relentless Battles. So without further ado, I'm going to take you straight through the deck. So let me just move all that. Oh God. Right, oh God. Ignore the fact that you just saw Goki rematch because I haven't started this whole deck yet, been on the videos. So to start us off with the Gokis, I do run triple Goki Suplex. Now, this is one of my main best Goki monsters because when he's normal summoned to the field, he can you get an additional normal summon with this card. And the first part about this card is his summoning method. If you summon more than one two copies, you get to summon again, and the summoning method is just not limited to just one card. Excuse me while I sort my hand out. Then after Suplex, I am running triple Twist Cobra. Again, another Goki that can help the deck by tributing a Goki on the field and then buffing the other Goki's attack points up by that monster's original attack. Also, the other thing you should know about, well, most of you probably know all this about Gokis, is when they're in the graveyard, whether they've been destroyed in battle or used for a special ability, or destroyed by card effects, you get to search out any other Goki cards, like Goki monsters or spell cards. So, yeah, that's one of the best parts about this deck. Then after that, I am running triple Goki Rice Scorpio. Now, Rice Scorpio might be a 2300 beat stick, but he has limitations because if you control no monsters on your field and your opponent controls monsters, you can normal summon this card without tributing. If you control nothing but Goki monsters on your field, you can still normal summon this card, even if you control Gokis. So that's a good thing. Next, for the newest part of the Goki lineup, I do run 3 of the Goki Bear Hugs. Now, another card I didn't expect to be released on the ratios because I've only ever seen a few episodes of the Gokis in frames from the Japanese series, but Goki Bear Hug has got some serious fucking muscle to him. Then after that, oh yeah, the warning on my channel, please do not copy any of these swear words from my channel. I do not wish to be demonetized. There will be a link to my warning in the description down below. Sorry about that. Then I run triple Goki Headbat. Now this card is one good game changer because if you discard a Goki from your hand, you still get a search and you can special summon him in defense mode. So in a way, he's a quick way to defend you, and he's a quick way to get a search through. And then after the last of the sorry folks if my hand got in the way. Hang on a minute, let me just organise myself. The last of the Goki lineup, which I'm only running 2 of because this deck only needs 2, is Goki Octo Stretch. Yes, you heard that right. Not only do I have Bear Hug, I have Octo Stretch as well, but I only run it at 2. Oh, sorry, my knee's in the way. 2 Octo Stretches is a good ratio to help the Gokis because if you're about to take battle damage from a battle, send that card to the graveyard, you halve the battle damage in half. So yeah, Gokis really do have more of a defensive, offensive, and generally just affect offense. So yeah, then after that, for the star monsters, now this is where it's going to get really crazy. I run triple Hayeti the Earthstar. Now this was one of the newest cards that was printed in Battles of Legends Relentless Revenge. Because these were played by Iggy Orlo in the dub series of Arc 5. And I'll be honest with you, if you control an Earth monster, you can special summon this guy without tributing. So basically, he's going to be a quick way to get out one of your biggest fusion monsters. Then after that... hang on. Then after that, I'm running one copy of Tenma the Sky Star. Now, again, it's a good card. I mean, it's got, like, enough attack to best your opponent. So, like, 21. He's a 2100 beat stick and a 1000 defender, but that doesn't matter. But Tenma can only be special summoned if you control a light monster on the field. So, another reason you can use it. And then, for the last of the star monsters, I am running 2 copies of Kaeki the Unity Star. Now, with Kaeki, you can fuse him with another star monster. So, for example, you fuse Kaeki with what? Okay, as I was saying, if you fuse Kaeki the Unity Star with Hayeti the Earth Star, you can basically bring out Edaton the Conqueror Star. And then when a monster's attack level, attack points are changed due to a card effect, you can bring back Kaeki from the graveyard and use him to fusion summon without polymerization. So yeah, it's another way to go into like the level 12 fusion monster, which is Shura the Combat Star, which was another card printed in Battles of Legends, Relentless Revenge. And then for the last of the monster lineup, I'm running triple Goofax of the Nordic Beast. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, why are you running Goofax? There's a good answer to that question, and I will tell you, you will find out when we get to the extra deck. So for now, we shall now move on from the monster lineup. So move all these out of the way, and move on to the spell and trap cards. So for the first of the spell lineup, I do run triple Goki Rematch. Now, Rematch can be searched by the Goki monsters. So, if, for example, Goki Headback sends Goki Rice Scorpio to the graveyard, search out that. If you have two Gokis with different names and attributes in the graveyard, you can special summon them back from the graveyard in defense mode. So yeah, it's another way to get into more of your link plays. Then after that, I am only running 2 copies of Feast of the Wild level 5. I think that's right. Yeah, Feast of the Wild level 5. This will allow me to either special summon from the graveyard or from my hand 2 level 5 or higher monsters from my hand, but their effects are negated and they cannot attack during the battle on the turn they're summoned because of this card. So, a way, it helps the deck, but in a downside, it kind of screws you over with the attack you need to go through. Then after that, I am running... Sorry about moving the camera, folks. What? You'll have to wait. I'm doing a video, so wait. Thank you. Sorry, that was Yugi Mark 18, by the way, if anyone was wondering. Then after that, I am running triple Transmodifier. Now, Transmodifier works with a different ratio version, but it works. If you have a levels 2 Goki or a level 4 Goki, you can turn them to a level 5 or higher Goki monster straight from your hand or deck to the field. So in a way, Transmodifier can really help this deck out substantially. I should know because I have a friend of mine in the Zephyr War Games channel, which his name is Joe. I will leave a link to some of his videos in the description down below, so you can find out what videos he's posted on Gokis, on Noble Knights and all sorts. So yeah, that was Transmodifier. Then after Transmodify... hang on a minute. Then after that, I'm running 1 Monster Reborn. Now, staple in this deck. You gotta run it because otherwise your deck's not gonna run without it. So yeah, that's Monster Reborn since it's been off the ban list. 1 copy of Reinforcements of the Army. Best way to go. 2 Polymerizations because I've now got... Oh, sorry. Well, gold. Hang on. Oh, wait. Yeah, 2 polymerizations and 1 copy of 1-for-1. 1-for-1's a quick way to get out your octo stretch. Polymerization's the fusion technique you need for your star monsters to go into the fusion plays. For the last of the main deck, I run not just 1, but 3 copies of Glitnia, the Fetters of Fenrir, because it helps me search out Goofax easy. And then for the last of the traps, since I pulled it, I am now running 1 copy of Solemn Judgment from the Solemn Brigade. So yeah, Solemn Judgment will help the deck in a way, but not your life points, because we all know you have to pay life points to use the card. So yeah, that is it for the main deck lineup. Now on to the extra deck. For the main Link 4s, I am running 1 Goki, the Master Ogre. Now, this was one of the most anticipated cards I was waiting for this Goki deck, because it's a Link 4. Its Link markers are on the top middle, bottom middle, the left and the right sides, and the down arrows, and it helps. Then after that, I'm running 1 Goki Thunder Ogre, and triple Goki the Great Ogre, because they help the deck a lot, because Goki the Great Ogre can reduce, attack points by the original defense points of each monster that is not like him. Master Ogre negates all card effects used against them, and Thunder Ogre, if he's pointing to a zone your opponent has, your opponent gets the normal summon again. Then for the next part of the Link lineup, I do run 1 Gaia Saber, the Lightning Shadow. I think that's right. Yeah, Gaia Saber, the Lightning Shadow. This was a card I didn't think was going to get reprinted in the new Battles of Legend, but it was, so it really helps this deck out a lot. For the last of the Link lineup, I run 2 Nightmare Cerberus and 1 Nightmare Phoenix. Now, I've never used Nightmare monsters before, but Nightmare Cerberus and Phoenix do work with this deck in co-links. You just have to know how to balance that with the deck. That's the Link lineup. For the Synchro lineup, I run 1 Goyo King, 1 Goyo Guardian, and 1 Thor, Lord of the Asia. Now, the reason I said I had Goofax in this deck and Glitnia is because if I can get him on the field, I've basically got a 3500 beat stick. Goyo Guardian and King are just there to steal my opponent's monsters when he destroys them. So yeah, that's the Synchro lineup. And then for the Xyz extra deck, I am running only 1 copy of number 41 Babushka. So yeah, nothing to Babushka. If he's in defense mode, none of your monsters can be destroyed. All of your opponent's monsters are then switched to defense mode. And then for the last of my Goki's extra deck, well, Goki Northstar, I am running 1 Editon the Conqueror Star and 1 Shura the Combat Star. Now, these were 2 cards I didn't really think were going to get a printout in the TCG, but they have been. And in a way, they're going to help this deck so much. So yeah, basically, with these cards, with Editon, if your monster battles Editon and it has a level, Editon reduces that monster's attack points to 0 until the end of the battle, which would make it you win. And Shura, the Combat Star, when he's fusion summoned with a level 5 with Kayeki and Editon, in a way, he just decreases all attack points on the field. Not just yours will be decreased, but your opponents lose all its attack points. When Shura the Combat Star attacks, all monsters will gain attack points equal to their levels. Because Shura's level 12, he gains 2400 attack points, which is a bit of a beat stick when you've got to go against other players. So yeah, with that is the deck profile. I hope this deck will really help all you players out there who like Gokis or who like the Star Monsters. Let me know what you like in the comments down below. Please remember to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and until next time, folks, as always, good luck, good night, happy hunting.